We're going for a ride. I'm fully decked out. Gonna finally get that Dunkin' Donuts ride done. On the V11 out, or V11, the V12 right here. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Let's get this show on the road. Yes, it's finally that time. We are doing the classic Dunkin' Donuts ride, which means that even though there's Dunkin' Donuts only 3 miles away from me, we're going to the one that's 10 miles away, the one that I've gone to a million times, the one that you've seen a million ride videos on. First time I'll be taking the V12 there. Now I am as decked out as I get. I have on my upper body armor, I have my reflective vest, wrist guards, full face helmet, and my Leot knee/shin guards. So I am ready for battle. I also have my Garmin GPS to track speed, because I'm hoping to be able to cruise this at closer to 30 as opposed to 25. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we have some other things to talk about. So let's get going. So on my poll that I had on the community section of my YouTube page, you know, the Dunkin' Donuts ride was one of the various options that I had on there as far as what people wanted to see. So it's taking a little bit of time, but here we go. I was out of town till Wednesday at that conference. You might have seen my slightly drunken AMA that I did while I was there. It's kind of funny. If you haven't seen it, you might want to check it out. As you can hear, I have the sound wave rolling right now. I assume you can hear that. And I like the sounds, I'm going to let it go. And we'll see if it's obtrusive in the video. I don't think it should be with my Rode Wireless Go, but we'll find out. Now we're cruising just under 30. Despite being a 16-inch wheel, the V12 feels comfortable at this speed. Now keep in mind, I have left air pressure out of the tire. I'm in the mid to upper 20s as far as the pressure on my tire. I've always found that I have better stability at higher speeds with that combination, so that's what I'm running at. My riding weight with all this gear on is probably 195 pounds at least, maybe more, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I see a biker up ahead. A couple bikers. I will be passing them quickly, and they probably won't like it. Morning. I heard the guy say, I think it's a motorcycle. No, not a motorcycle, definitely not. Soundwave definitely does accomplish its task. Those people knew I was coming. You know, if I had the sound off, you know, typically I can sneak right up on a biker, and if they're not paying attention, I scare the shit out of them. So the sound wave is a good way to let pedestrians and cyclists know that you are in the vicinity, for sure. One of the many great ideas that they put into the Inmotion V12. Still cruising 30, 31. No problem. Never done this on an Inmotion wheel before. You know, I touched 30 on the V11, but never felt confident enough to do it for any amount of time. Bad timing there. 31.8. No problem. All right, guys, so I have some good news and I have some bad news. Some really bad news, but which one should we do first? I think we should do the good news first. The good news is today at 1:30 I am on the schedule to go pick up my new Model Y. my Model Y long range all-wheel drive with white interior. That is happening today. It doesn't seem like I've had to wait that long. And those of you that have not heard this scenario, just look back, just search Tesla on my channel, and you'll see why it's such a unique situation that I'm buying my second Model Y of 2021. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's happening this afternoon. There is definitely something about the geometry of these pedals that is different. It's different from what I'm used to, because I feel like tension on my calves. It's weird. I'm not quite sure. I guess I'm gonna have to compare the angle to the other wheels I have, but I can definitely feel a difference in my calves and feet riding the V12. It's probably just acclimation, but I can definitively tell that there is a difference with the way it's affecting my feet and my calves. Just passed like a shitload of aluminum self-tapping screws in the bike lane. That is just lovely. I think I avoided them all. But this bike lane here, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. They do not do a good job of regularly cleaning it, unfortunately. So like I said, there's some bad news as well that I think it's appropriate to at least mention, just so people know. Cindy and I have split up. We've been together for 8.5 years. So many people assumed we were married. We've been together so long, and I mean, to be quite honest, we lived as a married couple, absolutely. Of those 8.5 years, she lived with me for 8 of those years. So, yeah, I mean, it was a mutual decision. Both of our hope is the end result is, we are happier in the long run. And, of course, there's no going into detail about stuff, but we're still friends. I anticipate us to stay that way. And yeah, she actually is the one that's going to be taking me to go pick up my my Model Y. So yeah, very sad. It's going to be very different. Yeah, so just so you guys know. So of course you guys don't watch my videos to see hear about my personal problems, so let's get back to riding. At least we're off on Mockley Road. So far V12's been doing great. Just as I hoped, it's a very comfortable cruiser even in the low 30s. And of course I had the wheel fully charged before we started. Tracking very nicely in the turns as well. Although I do miss suspension, I have to admit, but the S20 will take care of that. Chick-fil-A coming right there to the right. I don't know if you can see that. Chick-fil-A. They're building so much shit here, guys. It's unbelievable. It seems like Florida already has been a attractive place for people to retire to and to move to. But since the pandemic and the more relaxed rules that they've had regarding COVID, it's just the influx of people to Florida has been crazy. And because of that, the demand for housing has been crazy as well. I mean, it's crazy everywhere, but it's really crazy in Florida. Feels good. Got here quite quickly. See that? About 70% battery. Went about 11 miles maybe. And top speed, according to the wheel, 59 kilometers an hour. So let's get some coffee. Just a large hot coffee, cream and sugar.
W Radio, you want to surprise everybody at the office?
All right, that took a little bit of time. I think I mentioned before that the staff at this Dunkin' Donuts is totally been swapped out, and the excuse me, choking. The new staff is not all that impressive, at least from my experience. Coffee tastes okay though. Just sitting still inside there for 5 minutes. Oh my God, sweating like a pig. You know, this gear is nice and protective and everything, but man, in Florida summer conditions, it is a sweat fest for sure. While I was waiting, I was looking at some of the stats on the wheel. According to the app, it said that I hit 37 miles an hour at one point during that ride. I don't think I did, but probably maybe 35. So not bad, right? Right. Camera wasn't rolling right there. It's one of the times where suspension is nice. I was just taking a sip, and there was a divot in the road that was kind of hidden by shadow. Hit it full force, shot coffee up my nose, and sent a nice shock down my lower back, which is always welcome for me. I love getting my lower back bounced around. It feels great. So yeah, the only thing the V12 would need to be the perfect 16-inch wheel, in my opinion, is suspension. On the back end of the trip here, still carrying 30. Still feels great. So nice, man. It's kind of weird, the discomfort I felt in my feet on the way there, it's kind of subsided somewhat. So again, it might just be acclimation. I don't know. Need to get some more miles on to know for sure. Yeah, I don't feel too bad right now. Yeah, mile from home, and I just glanced down, and GPS said I was doing 29.6. Only other wheel I could do that on, you know, this deep into a ride is the Sherman. Really impressed with the performance of the V12. All right, wow, that was great. Quick glance at the display says that we're 45% battery after hauling ass all that time. Not too bad, huh? That'll probably recover a percentage point or two as it sits there. Let me get this freaking helmet off because I am sweating to death. Oh my God. I mean, it's good to be safe, but man, safe and a little cool would be nice too, right? I gotta take this freaking jacket off, it's killing me. Okay. I'm definitely going to take a shower prior to picking up the Tesla. I don't want to offend. And who wants a sweaty body like on my pristine white sheets? I know I don't. So, all right. So battery still showing 45%. Oh my God, this sucks. It's sticking to me. Get off me. Okay. Let's sit down. I like talking while sitting. Maybe that's an old thing. All right, so the GPS, which is obviously more accurate, shows a distance of, again, it started a little bit late. It's about a little over probably 21.25 miles for that ride. So let's reset the ride. And so the GPS, now the app said that my max speed was 37 miles an hour. The GPS shows my max speed as 33.6 miles an hour. Still plenty speedy, right? And as far as the app goes, I'm just curious, like I said, it's showing 45% battery on the display, and still the app still does not display the proper battery amount for some reason. I don't know why that is. What was I looking for here? Oh, the voltage. I wanted to see what the voltage of the wheel is right now at 45%. You know, with my speed for about 21 plus miles, maintaining a speed close to 30 miles an hour the entire time. This is annoying that because the battery display is wrong on the app. Also, you can't get the voltage easily. You have to kind of jump into another section of the app. And thank God for editing, right? Because I can. Okay, so the voltage right now is 87.7 volts. 87.7, not bad. So I mean, I think that's a respectable performance considering how fast I was going. I'm not disappointed in that at all. The wheel felt great at speed, and it definitely gets a thumbs up for Dunkin' Donut runs. No problem whatsoever. So guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts about that performance in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, think about subscribing. And if you're gonna subscribe, you can hit the notify bell, which is, it's over there. It's still over there. It'll always be over there. Well, not necessarily, but right now it is still over there. I will be documenting somewhat my new Tesla purchase. I'll be doing that again, so you might see 2 videos out of me today. Tomorrow is Labor Day, so I hope you have a great Labor Day. I will probably be doing a significant amount of labor on Labor Day. You've heard me whine about how much I have to do on a regular basis. Well, that amount has increased significantly now. So, yeah, gonna be keeping quite busy. So that's all I have for now, guys. Thanks for coming along. And until next time, Duffman out. One quick thing I forgot to mention: when I did my range test out to Ave Maria, I had a bunch of people say, hey, why don't you ride it to 0, man? You know, that's a real range test. And my answer has always been, I don't ride to 0 because riding at those real low battery amounts isn't actual usable range for me. But I do understand people want to see the behavior at low battery levels. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to charge the wheel. I'm going to get it, ride it some more, get it lower. And then I will ride it at a low battery level around here, just so I don't risk, getting stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Just so you guys can see what it acts like in a low battery state, because the V11 low battery state performance sucked, to be quite honest. So hopefully they've done a better job with the V12. So I will do my best to find that out for you. All right, that's it.